In a moment steeped in history, heritage, and heartfelt symbolism, Catherine, Princess of Wales, made an unforgettable appearance during a royal engagement in Scotland this week. At 43, the princess continues to carve out her legacy within the royal family. Not through grand speeches or sweeping gestures, but with the kind of quiet strength, grace, and thoughtful detail that has come to define her royal role. On Wednesday, Princess Catherine, accompanied by Prince William, stepped onto the grounds of BAE Systems shipyard in Scottstown on the River Clyde to officially name one of the Royal Navy's most advanced vessels, the HMS Glasgow. This marked her very first time naming a Royal Navy ship, a ceremonial duty traditionally reserved for senior female royals. As she stood before the ship, flanked by naval officers and industry leaders, the princess carried out the time-honored naval tradition of smashing a bottle of whiskey, not champagne, against the ship's hull, a nod to Scottish custom. Then came the powerful words, "I have the pleasure to name this ship HMS Glasgow. May God bless her and all who sail on her," she said with confidence and reverence. While the naming ceremony itself was a major milestone, it was an unexpected accessory that truly captured the imagination of royal fans and fashion watchers alike. A bespoke brooch, never before seen, glittering on the lapel of Catherine's deep navy coat. This wasn't just a decorative touch, it was a statement, a symbol, a story in itself. Commissioned especially for the occasion, the brooch was crafted by James Porter & Son, one of Scotland's oldest and most respected jewelers. Founded in Glasgow in 1858, the family-run business remains a proud part of Scotland's artisanal heritage. Simon Porter, representing the fifth generation of the company, described the moment as an honor. It was an absolute honor to see her wearing it. Against a plain navy background, it really stood out. The brooch's design wasn't random either. It was directly inspired by the crest of HMS Glasgow, meaning the piece isn't just jewelry, it's a wearable tribute to the ship, to the city, and to the spirit of maritime service. Princess Catherine's sartorial choices are never accidental. Her outfit for the day blended elegance with symbolic nuance. She wore a tailored navy and white ensemble by Susanna London, a designer she's turned to often for public events. Her hat, another standout, came from Philip Treacy, the renowned milliner responsible for many of the royal family's most iconic headpieces. Her look was clean, classic, and perfectly aligned with the naval theme of the day. But it was the brooch that tied everything together, a meaningful piece set against her coat, adding personal significance to an already important event. And while the brooch was a new commission, it was funded by two of London's historic livery companies, the Worshipful Company of Fan Makers and the Worshipful Company of Merchant Tailors. These centuries-old institutions have deep-rooted ties to the British military and often support ceremonial elements, especially within the Royal Navy. Though this was her first time naming a Royal Navy vessel, it wasn't Princess Catherine's first experience with naming duties. Back in 2011, she christened a lifeboat. In 2013, she launched the Royal Princess cruise ship. And in 2019, she played a role in naming Britain's polar research vessel. Yes, the one almost called Boaty McBoatface by popular vote. Each event has carried its own weight, but together they reflect a growing trend. Princess Catherine is increasingly stepping into roles that solidify her place within the heart of the monarchy, particularly in areas linked to national identity, maritime service, and tradition. Why does a brooch matter? In royal circles, accessories are far more than fashion. They are statements of identity, markers of occasion, and tributes in precious metal. Queen Elizabeth II famously used brooches to honor countries, causes, and people. The late Queen Mother and Queen Camilla have done the same. Now Princess Catherine is taking up that mantle, quietly, powerfully, and with grace. Her brooch, made in Glasgow, symbolizing HMS Glasgow, worn during the naming of HMS Glasgow. This isn't coincidence. It's deliberate, thoughtful, and deeply respectful. It reflects a growing confidence in her role and an evolving ability to communicate through subtle yet powerful choices. Let's not overlook the location either. The Princess and Prince William are known as the Duke and Duchess of Rothesay when in Scotland, a title rich in history and symbolic of their connection to the nation. They've made a number of high-profile visits to Scotland in recent years, reinforcing bonds with communities and highlighting regional contributions to the UK's national fabric. By commissioning a Scottish jeweler for this moment, Catherine once again sent a quiet but unmistakable message. Scotland matters. Its craft, its culture, its people, all are acknowledged and appreciated. In a world obsessed with spectacle, Princess Catherine continues to impress by doing the opposite. Her power lies in precision, in presence, in paying attention to the details that most would overlook, but which speak volumes to those who are watching. With every engagement like this, she's not just attending another royal duty. She's crafting a legacy, one rooted in respect, grace, and service. One brooch at a time.